Hello, everyone. Welcome to session number 8 of our intermediate level IELTS speaking series. Our theme is technology in modern life. In part 1, we'll discuss your personal use of gadgets and how tech fits into your daily routine. In part 2, you'll describe a memorable experience with technology. And in part 3, we'll expand to broader issues like data privacy, digital dependency, and social changes due to tech. Let's begin.
Good day, candidate. This is the IELTS speaking test, updated with the latest guidelines. The speaking exam is divided into 3 parts. 1. Introduction and interview. 2. Individual long turn. 3. Two-way discussion. I will ask you questions about familiar topics, give you a task card for a short talk, and then we'll engage in a more general discussion. Let's begin.
In part 1, the examiner will confirm your identity, then ask several basic questions about your personal life, routines, or preferences.
Hello, my name is Dario. Could you tell me your full name, please?
Hello, I'm Julia Rossi.
May I see your ID?
Sure, here you are.
How often do you use technology like smartphones or computers in a typical day?
I use my phone and laptop multiple times daily, mostly for work tasks, chatting, and entertainment. In addition, I often check emails or read news online.
Which device do you consider most essential for your daily routine?
My smartphone is crucial because it replaces so many tools: camera, calendar, messaging apps, and more. However, I still rely on my laptop for writing documents.
Have you always been interested in new technology?
Yes, I've been curious about gadgets since I was a teenager. On the other hand, I occasionally feel overwhelmed by constant tech updates.
Do you think people today are too dependent on technology?
In some ways, yes. For instance, many cannot handle daily tasks without their phone or GPS. In addition, it can become an issue if power or internet fails.
How do you feel about technology shaping communication?
It's convenient for staying in touch, but in addition, it can lead to shallow connections if people rely solely on online interactions rather than meeting face to face.
In part 2, you receive a cue card. You have 1 minute to prepare your notes, then speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Stay organized and address all bullet points.
You have 1 minute to prepare your notes, then speak for 1 to 2 minutes.
I'd like to talk about the time I used a design software to create a poster for a school event last year. The situation was that our class needed a promotional flyer, but we didn't have a professional designer. I used my laptop and an online graphic design tool called Canva. I chose it because it has user-friendly templates that saved me from starting from scratch. In addition, it offered a wide range of fonts and images. The poster turned out surprisingly professional looking, and people were impressed that I managed it without formal design training. As a result, the event got more attention, and we had a great turnout.
Part 3 expands on Part 2's theme. Expect more follow-up and abstract discussion to demonstrate your opinion and reasoning skills.
Why do you think some people worry about data privacy when using technology?
Because personal information can be exploited if it falls into the wrong hands. For instance, hackers or invasive ads could misuse user data. In addition, not everyone trusts how companies store or process data.
Has technology significantly changed the way people work?
Yes, many jobs can now be done remotely with cloud services and communication tools. However, some feel technology makes it hard to unplug from work, leading to stress.
Do you believe AI and automation will replace many human jobs?
It's likely that repetitive tasks may be automated, but on the other hand, new positions might emerge for managing or creating these systems. It's a complex transition.
Are there benefits to living in a highly connected digital world?
Certainly, people can collaborate across distances, learn new skills online, and quickly access information. In addition, it fosters global connections and cross-cultural exchange.
How can societies ensure people without access to advanced tech aren't left behind?
Governments or NGOs can provide training and infrastructure in underserved areas. Furthermore, affordable internet options can bridge the digital divide so everyone can benefit from modern tech.
Next, a few quick tips. Write them down and add them to your practice. Tiny steps, big progress.
Start with structure. Use Prep Plus. State your point, give a reason, add a quick example, and finish with the payoff. For example, I limit notifications because they interrupt my focus. For instance, I turned off social alerts during work hours. As a result, I finish tasks faster and feel less stressed. Use light linking words such as in addition, for instance, however, on the other hand, as a result. Show time control by mentioning a past habit. For example, checking the phone every few minutes. Your current change, focus mode, app timers, and a future intention. Keep a digital detox hour in the evening. Aim for 2 or 3 connected sentences, clear, confident, and easy to follow. Sound natural with high-value tech collocations, data privacy, app permissions, digital footprint, two-factor authentication, remote work tools. For fluency, speak in short idea chunks. I plan my screen time, I mute non-essential alerts, I schedule a digital detox. That rhythm reduces hesitation. For pronunciation, stress the key words. This data is encrypted and protected, and finish endings cleanly. Encrypted, limited, connected, updated. Add cause-effect stems to upgrade analysis. I use two-factor authentication so that my accounts stay secure, which means fewer risks and more peace of mind. That is why I review app permissions before installing anything. Use part-specific tactics. In Part 1, be friendly and concise. 2 or 3 linked sentences with a small tech example. For example, your morning routine with a wearable or how you manage notifications. In Part 2, follow a simple plan. The technology you used, where and when, work project, home setup, who helped, a colleague or a friend, why it mattered, security, speed, accessibility, and the impact. You now back up to the cloud, use password managers, or set app limits. In Part 3, zoom out, talk about society, the digital divide, policy, data protection and transparency, work, automation and remote collaboration, and ethics, algorithmic bias. Compare ideas using on the one hand, on the other hand. Avoid one-sentence answers, vocabulary dumping, and memorized speeches. Quick 10-second P-Rep plus drill. Yes, I reduce screen time because it improves my sleep. For instance, I stop using devices 1 hour before bed. As a result, I wake up with more energy and focus. Great work. Thank you. That is the end of the speaking test. See you in the next session. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss our next session.